Alright, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Grace Tutor, and what I do here, I solve technical drawing problems, and I also provide very important information that you can make use of for you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. And if you are watching my video for the first time, you're a technical drawing student, I want to appreciate you, and I want to tell you that you should subscribe to this YouTube channel, put on notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified, and help me to share my videos with your friends who are also technical drawing students. And as I usually say, you need to practice this subject. This is a practical subject, and you need to practice it for you to master it, and for you to be able to solve any problem that has to do with technical drawing that may come your way. Now, what I want to do here right now, I'm holding this textbook, and this is Engineering Drawing 1, written by Pickup and Packer, and I want to solve these isometric problems as we have here, though they are given in orthographic views, and we are asked to produce the isometric views of these diagrams that we have here. Okay, and so I'm starting with this. I'm on page 169 of the textbook, and this is question 17. I'm starting with this. I will solve other ones. I'm starting with this question as we have here. These orthographic views are given in first angle projection, as you can see the symbol here, and this is the front elevation, and this is the plan. So as you can see here, I want to talk about the dimensions of this, starting from the front elevation. So we have the distance from here to here is 20 millimeters. So distance from here to here is 20 millimeters, and distance from here to here is 25 millimeters. The distance from here to this point is 134 millimeters. So the distance of this point from the center line of this hole is 44 millimeters, and the distance from here to here is 20 millimeters. Distance from here to here is 64 millimeters, and for this hole that we have here, or for this circular part that we have here, so the diameter is 64 millimeters, and also this hole that is hidden in the front elevation, we have diameter to be 25 millimeters. So coming down to the plan, and then at this point for this front elevation, this point is the lowest point A. So I've said that before, and I will also be showing you here right now. Now in the plan, we have the distance from here to here. The length of this rectangle from here to here is 88 millimeters, and then for this circular part here, this conical part, so we have the distance from here to here, or the diameter is 50 millimeters. So we are going to put all these dimensions together for us to obtain the isometric view of this object. So let's go and see what we need to do. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do here is to draw a horizontal line. So you draw a horizontal line like this, and then so you take your, so after we have drawn the horizontal line, so you take your 30-degree set square, so you set it on the T-square like this, and you draw a line in this direction at an angle 30 degree, and you come to this point also. So you draw a line in this direction at an angle 30 degrees. So the lowest point, that is point A, is this point here. So I just need to put A here. Okay, so that is point A. So and then so you draw a vertical line at this point. Okay, so at this point we draw a vertical line here. Okay, so we draw a vertical line. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is that looking at what we have here, the distance from here to here now will be 45 millimeters. If this is 20 from here to here, and from here to here is 25 millimeters, that is 45 millimeters. And then the distance from here to here is 134 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement. So here I will take a measurement of 45 millimeters from this point A here, 45 millimeters. Then I will come here from here, I will take a measurement of 134 millimeters. So this is 134 millimeters. Okay, now so here I will draw a vertical line. So I will draw just a vertical line. So I will take a measurement of 20 millimeters on this. So this is 20 millimeters. So and I will draw. So I will draw a line in this direction, and also I will come here also. So taking a measurement of 20 millimeters. A measurement of 20 millimeters here. So what I'm trying to do is that I want to produce this L shape. If I produce this L shape, I bring it out, this part will come out, this rectangle will come out, and I'll be able to get this rectangle. So this rectangle that we have here is at the top here, and this rectangle here is down here. So you see it when I produce it. So here I will draw a vertical line. So vertical line from here. Okay, so I'll come to this point. That is where I've taken that 134. I will draw a line in this direction. Okay, so looking at what I have here, I've brought out the L shape. So let me show you before we continue to do the other things. So normally I'm supposed to finish the work before I bring this out, but for you to see that the L shape is out now, so that's why I need to bring out this with a thick line. So here you make this thick. So make this a thick line from here to here, and then so this will be a thick line from here to here, and here is a thick line, and then from here to here I will draw a thick line from here to here. Alright, so I believe you can see that the L shape has come out. So what about the other part of it? So the rectangle that I said. So we have a rectangle up here, we have a rectangle up here. So this rectangle that we have here now, by the time I draw a line from this point, like this, so it touch this. So this rectangle, I can't see the rest of it. So I can't see the rest of it. And then I will come up here, as I said that there is a rectangle up here. So if I come up here and I draw a line in this direction, excuse me, and I draw a line in this direction like this. Okay, now so the distance from here to here, the length of this rectangle up here, distance from here to here is 88 millimeters. So I will come down here and I will take a measurement of 88 millimeters. 88 millimeters. Okay, so this is 88 millimeters. Half of it is 44 millimeters. So okay, so here I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point like this. Here I will draw a vertical center line on this surface here. Okay, alright, so very important. So the next thing I'm going to do is that for me to complete the rectangle up here, so all I need to do is to set my set square on my T-square like this, and I will draw a line in this direction. Let me show you that the rectangle has come out. All I need to do is to make this line a thick line. So I believe you can see it. So I will take in this line, and this line also I will make it thick. So make this a thick line like this, and then I will also make this a thick line, and this will be a thick line. Okay, so you can see that we have the two rectangles. So the one here So we have this. So we have a rectangle here. You can't see the whole of it. You only see a small part of it there. But for this one, you see the whole of it, as you can see there. Okay, so let's move on to bring out the other part of this work. All right, so this frustum of cone that is mounted on this L shape that we have it on this surface here. So, and then we have that the distance of this point from the center line of this hole here is 44 millimeters. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to take a measurement of 44 millimeters on this line. So 44 millimeters on this center line. I'll take a measurement of 44. This is 44 millimeters here. Then I will take my set square, and I will draw a center line here. Alright, so then for this part that we have here, the diameter is 64 millimeters. So 64 millimeters by 2 will give us 32 millimeters. So I will take 32 millimeters. So just let me take it like this. So with my compass, I'll take 32 millimeters. So put at the center here. I'll make an arc here. Okay, so make an arc here. So make an arc here. Then I'll make an arc here. Alright, so with what I've done here, so the next thing I'm going to do is to take my 30-degree set square. So I will form a square on this surface. So what I want to do with this is to produce an isometric circle. So I believe you have watched my video on how to construct isometric circle, but if you have not watched it, please go and watch it so that you know how to produce an isometric circle. Alright, so but if you don't know it, I'm going to show you here how to draw isometric circle. All you need to do is to draw a square as I'm doing it here. So draw a square. So I form the square as you can see here. So the next thing that we are going to do is that I'm not going to label this so that the work will not be too rough. So join this longer diagonal together. So you join this together like this. And then so from this small diagonal that we have here, so join this together like this, and then you join it, also join this point, so to this point. So I'm not going to use all, and then you join this point together, and then you join this point together like this. Now for this part, I only need a small part of it. I don't need the whole of it, because when I'm looking at it in this direction, I will see this part and probably small part here. But let me show you what I mean by this. So what I need to do is that I will put the pinpoint on my compass here. So this method is known as 4-center method. So I put the pinpoint on my compass here, extend it to this point, and I will draw an arc from here to here. So just let the arc touch this line. Don't let it touch this point. Don't bring it to this point. So supposing I want to produce the complete isometric circle, so I have to bring it to this point, but I only need a part of it. Then you put the pinpoint of your compass here. So you extend it to this point. Extend to this point here, and you draw an arc like this. So draw an arc like this. Okay, so you draw an arc like this, and then so put the pinpoint of the compass here. So and then so you draw an arc. So from here down to this point, let it touch this line. So this is okay now. So let's leave it as it is now. So what we have done here is that we have produced a part of this circular part that we have here. Then we also have a circular part on this point here, whose diameter is 50 millimeters, as you can see here. So what we need to do now is that So you take your so from this point here, so put the set square at this point and draw a line in this direction. Draw a line in this direction, and then as we have here, the distance from here to here, the length of the frustum of cone from this point to this point is 64 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement of 64 millimeters from this point. Let me use my compass to do that. So I will take 64 millimeters. So this is 64. So I put at this point, and I will mark this point here. Okay, so this point that I've marked, so I'm going to draw a vertical center line here, here. Okay, then I will draw horizontal center line here. Now this is also a center line. I just produced it out of the center. It came out from the center. So then I will draw a center line in this direction. Okay, so we have them inclined at this point. So the diameter is 50. So I will take a measurement. 50 by 2, that is 25. I will take a measurement of 25 millimeters with my compass. Then I'll put at this point here. So make an arc here, make an arc here, make an arc here, and I'll make an arc here. Okay, then I will form a square. So here I will draw a vertical line. So here also I will draw a vertical line. So here, so I already have, so here I will also produce a horizontal line here. Sorry. Alright, so I produce a line like this. So I formed the square. So I can see the square, and I believe that you can see the square as I've done it here. So this longer diagonal that we have here, so this is the point. So I will join this together. So I'll join this together from here to here. So we are going to see the whole of this circle. So that means we have to produce complete isometric circle. So I'm going to join this point. I join this point together with this. Then this point, I will join it together with this point. So I will join this point. I join this point together with this, and I will also join this point here together with this point like this. Alright, so we have those 4 points. So the next thing I'm going to do is to put the pinpoint on my compass here. I will extend it to this point here. Then, so I can draw an arc here like this. So draw an arc here like this. Then I'll put at this point here. Okay, so here we also produce an arc. So I have to be very careful. So here I'll produce an arc like this. Okay, then I'll put at this point, so extend it here, and I'll produce an arc like this. Okay, then I'll put at this point here, so touch it this point, so produce an arc like this. Alright, so with what I've done here, so let's bring out the conical part, that is the frustum of the cone. So all you need to do is to join these points. So join this point and this point together. So join them together like this. and then so you join this point and this point, you join them together. So this is it. So join this together like this. Alright, so you can see that. So the conical shape has come out. So the next thing that we are going to do here, we have a hole around here. This is it. It is hidden in the plan and also hidden in the front elevation. So we need to produce the hole. So the diameter of that as given here is 25. That means the half of it is 12 and a half. So I just, with my compass, I will take 12.5 millimeters. So I put at this point. So produce an arc here, 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 and here. Okay, so that has come out already. So it's already in the drawing. So all I need to do is to produce a vertical line. So produce a vertical line here. Okay, so here also I will draw a vertical line, and here I will draw a line on this, and so here also I will draw this line like this. So looking at what I have here, so all I need to do now is to join this point together with this, because this diagonal has already been drawn, so I don't have to draw that again. So and then I will join this together, then I will join this together with this, and I will also join this together with this point like this. Okay, so looking at what I have here, so I can produce the isometric circle. So all I need to do is to put the pinpoint of my compass at that point. Then, so I have to be careful. So because the radius is small, so I will join this together like this. Okay, then I'll put at this point. So join this together. So just be very careful. So and then I'll put at this point. So extend it to this point here. So I can join this together. Also I'll put at this point. So join this together with this. Alright, so you can see that the hole has come out. It is hidden in the plan and it's also hidden in the front elevation. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I will need to make this line a thick line. Okay, so and then so from here to here, from this point down here will be a thick line. So and then so I make this a thick line. Okay, so I believe you can see the end result. So this is what the isometric view will be. So all you need to do is to practice. You can see the way I did it is very, very simple. So all you need to do is to practice. When you practice it, you will definitely get it. Just follow the way I did it and you surely get it done. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Keep on practicing and God bless you.